Hey Aries, welcome to your October reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket, or you can come back at a later time. We're just going to take a look into what you guys could be currently dealing with, or what you can expect for the remainder of October 2020. See what you guys could be dealing with, what you can expect, and all of the above. Alright, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit in this reading by pulling some Tikashi messages out first, some animal oracle, then we'll pull some tarot messages, and then we'll end the reading with some affirmations. Right, I'm just prepping the decks, getting started. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what you guys may need to know or get insight on. We're gonna start off with some Tikashi messages. Alright, so messages, oh wait, this is upside down, hold on. There. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any Tikashi messages for Aries in October? Tikashi, oh, ooh, okay. Alright, so we have commitment, communication, and stillness coming out. So you guys might be having some sort of message or communication coming through. Maybe it's about some sort of commitment opportunity or new love or something about that. Didn't you guys have in the love reading I did, wasn't there like some new love coming through? So maybe this is related to the love reading I just did a while back. So there could be some sort of communication about a commitment opportunity, and maybe you're not really sure if you want to accept it or if you're wanting to just decline it. So you may need to spend some time in some stillness, meditate on it, think about it before reacting or making a decision. So let's read this. So commitment. Commitment to yourself will create all you need to learn and grow. Actively involve yourself in your world. Be a participant rather than a spectator. Life is for the living, loving, and experiencing. Take the plunge. Once you make any commitment, follow it through with integrity you deserve. So that's the thing. Mars is in the sign of Aries, you guys, and it's for the rest of 2020. Now, it does have this energy of impulsive decisions. You may impulsively decide to start a project or to start a business or to start many things but not complete them. So make sure whatever you do start, whether that's your workout routine or you're taking a new class or whatever floats your boat, whatever that you have been deciding to, I know this is not focusing, whatever you've been deciding to put into your daily life or your routine, make sure you commit to it, because you're gonna have a lot of unfinished projects if you just start and stop many things, and like that's not going to benefit you in the long run. So you may need to just like stick to your goals and follow through with them, even on the days where you want to just slack off or take a break, take a moment for yourself. That's cool, right? Reconnect and take care of yourself and make sure you got the energy for it, but don't like start and stop many things. Otherwise that's just going to get really overwhelming for you and drain you anyways. So whatever it is that you may be committing to, whether that is a relationship, a new job, a new skill, a new hobby, you fucking whatever it is that you want, make sure that you commit to it. And commit to yourself, you know, have your own back, and whatever it is that you've been wanting to take a risk on or try, give it a shot. You never know. We have communication. What are you saying or not saying? Are you communicating clear? Not all communications are verbal. Now's the time to communicate your thoughts and feelings. Speak your mind clearly so as not to be misunderstood. Be inspired as you communicate on all levels with yourself and other energy beings. So the thing is, we are actually now officially in Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. It'll move into Libra near the end of this transit, but communication is definitely going to be highly impacted for the rest of this month going into November. So just be mindful of your communication. Be mindful of how you're speaking to others and how you speak to yourself. All right, communication is going to be highlighted during this time. Now you're needing to speak your truth. Be honest with the people around you. Be honest with yourself. All right, communication is definitely going to be highlighted during this transit, so just be a little bit more aware. Also, your speech might be a little bit messed up too. Check out your Mercury placements, which house it's in. Check out your Scorpio placements and which house that's in, Libra. Kind of give you an indication of what might be highlighted during this transit. So with this retrograde energy, it does require us to take a moment to just kind of be still for a little bit before reacting, before fully shooting our shot. we need to take a moment to like reevaluate, make sure we're 100% ready to do what it is that we've been wanting to do. So say you're like, okay, I want to reach out to somebody, I want to reach out to my ex, or I want to like shoot my shot with this person, or I want to apply to this job, or something like that, right? I want to communicate, I want to extend. Hold on before you react, before you make any decision until you're 100% sure. You may want to spend some time in some stillness, meditate, think about it for a minute before you react. Make sure that you are 100% set in stone that this is what you want. So take some time for some stillness, which says take some time to be still and appreciate the beauty in every moment. Quiet your busy mind and allow the softness of peace to envelope you. Do not rush into anything, but sit meditatively, and in the stillness your answers may be found. To attain what has eluded you, be still and allow it to land upon you. As a feather would gently float into your hands, so do your wishes descend upon you. So with that being said, use this time to your advantage. Everyone's, oh my god, Mercury retrograde, end of the world. And no, it's not the end of the world. It's basically, just think of it like a bow and arrow. You draw back, you go back like 10 steps, you let go and move forward 100 steps. There could be delays, but they're just temporary. It's just for the time being. And then once Mercury goes direct, things are going to start speeding up and taking off, saying you're starting a project. Maybe things are a little bit slow right now, or a little bit delayed, but if you give it some time and you just keep that consistency, you stay committed to whatever your goals, your ideas are, expect to see the results. It's gonna take time, but after this retrograde period, it's like that slingshot and you're good, okay? So let's see what animal cards need to come out for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August? What? In August, October. Okay, so maybe something from August is coming up in this reading, or yeah, what's with August? Maybe that's for somebody out there. August? Okay, messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October. What's going on for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries for the month of October? Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2020? Oh my god, the card flew. Wait, where did it go? Whoopsies. Okay. Alright. Oh wow, we have the golden egg. Fits in with stillness. It really does. Messages for Aries. Let's get one more. Okay, thank you. Raccoon and spider. Okay, so you guys might be hiding your talents or gifts, your skills right now, because maybe there's this fear of putting yourself out there, or getting rejected, or not being good enough, or people judging you. The raccoon, that tends to be the energy that comes from this card. Like there could be some sort of mask, or you are holding yourself back from truly being your authentic self. You may be pleasing other people, saying things so that you fit in. With this card coming out with the raccoon, is talking about you guys needing to express yourself truly, speaking your truth, being 100% honest with who you are, and not caring about what other people have to say or think of you, especially if you are somebody who's very creative or expressive or artistic in any way, shape, or form, whether you create music or you dance or you're an artist, or even if you're not in that realm of artistry, but something that you are passionate about and you put effort into, whatever it is that you commit to in your day-to-day lives, right? With this commitment card, keep going after it. But some of you might be hiding behind a stage name or a mask, like you're not truly being who you are. It's basically saying you guys are needing to express yourself freely. Because when you pretend to be something you're not, or you wear a mask, or you know, you have to dim your own light or water yourself down, you are not truly being who you are. And that can block you, that can get in the way of amazing things. So some of you maybe need to take some time out to reconnect to your purpose, to reconnect as to why you are doing this project, this idea, this path that you're going down, reconnecting to the purpose as to why. With the golden egg, this represents your heart chakra, so maybe there's some sort of heart healing that you guys are needing to take up upon, or you are focusing a lot on opening up your heart, opening yourself up to other people, being vulnerable and letting people in. There might be some messages that are needing to come through, but by hearing those messages, you need to take some time to be alone, to be still, have some silence, have a moment for yourself. That's where you're going to hear these messages that are coming through. If there's any doubts you're feeling, if there's any worries or concerns, or you're not really sure where you're going or what to do or what to pursue, you know, feeding into that shadowy aspect of yourself. Take some time out for yourself to reconnect to the why, reconnect to your purpose, reconnect to who you are. All right? Because some of you, like I was saying, with this retrograde, or with all this retrograde energy going down, causes some delays. Things aren't happening so quickly. It's moving very slowly. You're like, oh my God, I'm doubting myself. I'm getting my head. As long as you stay committed and you believe and you set those intentions, baby, you're gonna succeed. All right, so the spider, it's not about the end goal, it's about the journey, it's about the process. If it wasn't for this process, you wouldn't appreciate what you earned at the end of the day, all these accomplishments, even if they were small, the tiniest things, every little step counts. Some of you just want to get straight to that end goal. When I get here, I will be happy, but that's not where you're going to find happiness. Happiness comes from within. It doesn't matter where you live, who you are surrounded by, how much money you have. Oh, I have this car, I have this house, I have all I ever wanted. But like, even if you had that, if you're not whole within yourself, you will never be whole with any of those things. It's not about the end goal, it's about the process, it's about the journey. Every step counts. And so with this spider, he's very intricate, he's very in tune and in touch with every single detail. He does not rush the process. No matter how bad you want to get something done, give it your all, give it your best shot, give it your full effort. That's when you're going to see the results, and that's when it's going to be super rewarding. All right, damn. So we have some earth and a little bit of spirit. You guys are highly watched over, protected by your loved ones, your angels, your ancestors. And I do feel like maybe this communication also could be about communication from your guides. Needing to communicate with them or open yourself up to that, because if you don't give yourself that time to connect to them, how are you going to hear them? How are you going to communicate with them? Also, with that being said, with spirit coming out in communication, maybe there's going to be some signs through numbers or through animals, just through your day-to-day life, you know, feathers or things just appearing that are giving you the signs or the guidance that you need. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. I'll get the book to read a little bit more into this in case there's anything I missed. So the golden egg, message of the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you do not have the time for meditation practice, take some time for introspection and contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging in this energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises deep from within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you're seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. The raccoon. Talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tendency, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When unbalanced, a generous friend and exceptional artist. When out of bounds, competitive and a starving artist. So make sure you're not comparing yourself to other people. I know it's so hard to. You're always comparing yourself to, oh, well, they have this and this and that. Like, why am I not good as them? Like, that's the thing. When you fall into that shadowy side of the raccoon, that can be a slippery slope and you may end up sabotaging yourself. So just try not to compare yourself to others. Everybody's on a completely different journey than you are. So yes, this person may be better than you, but no, like they may have been practicing for years and years and years and years. So don't compare yourself and your journey to somebody else's, all right? Everybody's at their own speed, their own path, their own journey. Just remember that. and to bring into balance making some new work. So start a project, whatever you've been thinking about starting or pursuing, do it, but just make sure you commit to it. If you're going to start a project, put it all in, give it your all, give it your best shot, commit to that shit, okay? And then we have Spider, creator of prosperity through life's work and dharma. The spider is an igneous creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It's hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us that creativity is everywhere. Be process-orientated rather than results-orientated, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. When in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. When out of balance, discouraged, tired, and forlorn. And to bring into balance, playful creativity. So just have some fun. Switch it up a little bit. You know, try something new. Try a different technique out. Challenge yourself. Right? So we're going to pull a couple tarot cards out, see what else needs to come out for October. Then we'll wrap up this reading with some affirmations. So what's going on for Aries in October? Messages for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus in October 2020. Messages for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus in October. Okay, we'll do one more. Messages for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus in October 2020. Any messages? We have the Six of Cups. Messages for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus for October. The Five of Pentacles. Messages for Aries and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands. So right now you guys might be in this period of feeling a little bit alone or feeling a little bit stuck regarding your finances, maybe even in your love life you're feeling a little bit lonely or a little bit sad, or just like something's been missing or something's been lacking. You know, you've been putting in all this effort, all this hard work towards your career, your goals, your ideas, but you're just feeling drained, like you're just feeling as if you're not seeing the results yet, even though you've been dedicating and working so hard. And so you're having doubt, or you're having these fears. You might be getting in your head wondering, is this it? What if this doesn't work? What if I just fail, right? And you might be falling back into old mindsets or old habits with the Six of Cups, because that talks with the past. And with these cards coming out, it's kind of telling me that you guys might be falling back into old habits, old cycles. You might even be reminiscing some past times or past memories, thinking back to, oh, I remember when I was so successful in this job or this career or in this relationship, and now look at me, and like I've lost this and that and this and that. And you're kind of getting in your head. Like, we also have the Five of Cups at the bottom too, so like you guys might be in this woe is me or crying over spilt milk, or not looking at what you have, focusing on what you've lost rather than what you've gained. And so when we fall into that shadowy side, we could ruin a lot of things, right? We fall into this sabotagey energy and we miss out on amazing opportunities because we're in our head, and we ruin things for ourselves because we're so up our own ass because whatever. I think as long as you guys are able to recognize, hey, maybe I'm not where I want to be in my life right now, but like I can make shit happen. You guys may have gone through a lot of heavy times, emotional times, and you know, maybe you're feeling a little bit out in the cold or a little bit neglected, feeling a little bit alone, struggling a little bit. It's been a bit of an intense year. It's been intense for you guys. And so if anything, I feel as if you guys are needing to take some time to ground yourself. There's quite a bit of earth throughout this reading, so I feel like as if you guys are needing to really center yourself, really ground yourself, so that you're able to move forward in a positive way, in a confident way too. So moving forward into the future, this at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which is telling me you're getting out of your head, you're getting out of those doubts, you're getting out of those fears, you're no longer blocking yourself, you're stepping out of the way to move forward in a positive way. You're releasing those doubts, you're releasing the anxious thoughts that you have that have been keeping you up all night. You're getting out of that mindset, and you're just allowing the flow, and you're allowing things to move forward, and you're releasing control, and you're just trusting the process. So as you trust the process, when there's more trust than doubt, because doubt seems to fuck a lot of shit up, okay? So when you start to trust the process and you trust the direction you're going down, that's when things start to move so much more smoothly with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So there's major movement. Moving forward, you're feeling very confident within yourself, you're taking action, you're making shit happen, you're believing in yourself, and you're pushing forward, and you're having that dedication, you're having the courage to go after what it is that you want. No longer allowing these fears these doubts, these worries, these illusions, this shadowy side of yourself from getting in the way of what it is that you truly want, okay? Maybe these are some past dreams that you've had you wanted to pursue your whole life, but you never had the gut to do, or maybe you were scared to put yourself out there due to other people's judgment, shit like that. Now it's like you're finally gaining the courage and the strength to just say fuck it and do it. So that's really good, you guys. That was pretty straightforward. I don't really feel the need to clarify. I know this is a bit of a shorter read, but life goes on. Let's get some affirmations. So any affirmations for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October? Any affirmations for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2020? Any affirmations regarding this reading for Aries? Affirmations, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Aries. All right. Affirmations. Okay, dang. We have new growth. Affirmations for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Happiness, yes, let's get one more. And new learning. This is perfect. This is actually really, really good. So first of all, we have new growth coming out. It is time to spread your wings and fly. Understanding another points of view shows maturity and growth. Affirmation, I'm responsible. So it's time for you guys to spread your wings and fly. It's time to take that risk. It's time to say fuck it. It's time to show what you know. After all the things you've gone through, all the lessons you've learned, it's time to apply that moving forward. Time to apply that wisdom, that knowledge, that strength, that courage to push forward despite those fears, despite those past beliefs or those past experiences, to push forward in a new direction. It's all about shedding your old skin and showing this new beginning, this new chapter of your life. You've learned so much, you've grown so much, you've changed so much as a person drastically. And it's time for you guys to be happy by pursuing what it is that you want the most, the life that you deserve to live. Keep going, believe in yourself, dedicate yourself, commit to yourself and your needs, your desires, and your goals, and expect to see things fall right into place, right? We have happiness. Trust your feelings of happiness. They indicate you're on the right path. Allow the heavens to respond to your requests. Affirmation, I trust life. And then we have new learning. The wolf teaches you to know who you are. Facing your fears is one of the greatest learning experiences and shows us how to change and grow. Affirmation, I'm learning. So moving forward, you guys want to be happy, right? You want to live your best life. You want to be feeling on top of the world. But by doing that, you're needing to push yourself through your fears. By not allowing these fears, these old beliefs to hold you back and prevent you from living the life you deserve. So you're needing to shed those old skins, those old mindsets, those old beliefs, and embrace your new growth, embrace your transformation, embrace this transition, embrace the change. Change is not a bad thing. Change is good. It may be uncomfortable. It ain't always easy. It's not always smooth sailing, but man, is it worth it, because you then get to be happy, living your best life. There will be new experiences, there will be new learning lessons that you have to go through, the trials and errors, trials and tribulations, all of that, but it's worth it in the end. And you know what? You're not starting from scratch. You have all this wisdom in your back pocket. You are strong, you're capable. As long as you believe in yourself, you got your own back, and you commit to you, and you're good. All right, so that's what I got for you guys for October. If this reading resonated, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.